Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a grand solar minimum update. Sunday, July 14th, 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time, 2024. The sun quite active today, an X1.2 solar flare from active region 3738. The good news, no coronal mass ejection headed our way. Keep calm. It's boom time. Severe weather leaves thousands without power in Joliet's downtown in disarray. We're talking Joliet, Illinois. A severe storm rolled through Will County, leaving thousands without power and several buildings damaged in Joliet. According to the National Weather Service, the storm moved through Joliet, Lockport, and New Lenox just before 9:30 a.m. with 70-mile-per-hour gusts and pea-size hail. Power outages showing that, looking pretty good on Illinois. When we started the show here, 390,000 still without power in Texas and about 80,000 in Ohio. Let's refresh this and see where we're at. Half of those homes in Ohio back on. Good news. Bad news. Minnesota still 30,000 out, 15,000 out in West Virginia now as the storms move east. Storms rip off roofs in Illinois' Rock and Roll Museum as well. Sad state of affairs there. There is a renewed severe storm risk sweeping across the prairies again today, so heed the warnings. And this is interesting. A bunch of people have sent this in over the last few days. Has not made the mainstream, and I don't know why. Let's take a look at this fascinating story.
Navigating through some of the most treacherous areas of that.
Attention retiree.
Whoops. All right, let's try that again. Take a look.
Christine, really unbelievable to see just how much this land has moved. Now, this road used to be up where our camera is now. I estimate probably 12 feet higher than where we are currently, and it's only getting worse out here. Fox 11 walking exclusively with experts, viewing record-breaking land movement in Rancho Palos Verdes.
As you can see, their elevation was about 6 feet higher.
This neighborhood off Portuguese Bend, ground zero.
The gas line breaks about 3 times a week.
Gas a frequent smell, homes and roads here cracking and sinking more every day.
You have to think to yourself, this isn't real. And that's how I feel here. I feel like I'm on a movie set, but in reality, this is 25 people's homes.
Drone video from the Alpha Structural team shows a giant separation of land cutting through the neighborhood.
This whole part, it just pulled away from over here. It opened up a chasm.
They have abandoned the underground water mains.
Water main pipes now above ground to prolong breaks.
There's the garden hose that goes up to their house to give them water.
A garden hose used to get water into a home. It would be challenging to walk upright.
Absolutely.
One homeowner climbing a rope to reach their house, but Friday, the driveway now possibly too steep even for that.
And in the last week, I think it's gotten so bad, they're actually packing up, it looks like, and moving along with the house across the street.
This area continues to drop roughly 12 feet in the last year or so. Just look at this home. It used to be street level, and now it's way down here. Is there anything that's making it worse right now?
It's possible that the unusual wet weather we've had in the last couple of years has contributed to it, but it's also possible that it's just kind of a cycle over time.
Freshly paved Palos Verdes Drive keeps cracking. Nearby historic Wayfarers Chapel forced to close.
I think with the gas, we should probably get out at this point.
Our walk through Friday cut short because of gas fumes.
Absolutely crazy story coming out there from Rancho Palos Verdes, California, where rapid subsidence has been occurring for 3 years, 12 feet in the last year. Here's the full forecast. Hazardous heat expanding into the central and eastern U.S. Severe thunderstorms as well. Take a look. Hazardous heat will expand into the central and eastern U.S. this week with extreme dangerous heat, particularly for urban areas of the southeast and east coast, is forecast Monday through midweek. Many daily record highs are possible. Strong to severe thunderstorms are expected over parts of the Midwest and to the upper Great Lakes region Monday, with damaging winds as the primary threat. So click on your county and heed the warnings. A quick look over here at the GFS model, and we'll run it through. 3 hours from now, you're going to see some storms popping up in North Dakota. 6 hours, they're going to be dropping down into Minnesota. And there is that severe weather threat for the Great Lakes, including, but not limited to, Indiana, Illinois, and it looks even like Iowa there. So some heavy weather coming through the central U.S., which will continue for the rest of the week as it drops down by the end of the week into the southeast exclusively. Take a look at that. Seismic update, no quakes of note, just normal activity, low level worldwide. Good news. Worldwide volcano news, Libatobi puffing to 9,000 foot today. We've got Sabancaya to 20,000, Sakonajima to 7,000 feet, Santo Guido to 14. Ibu coming in, 11,000 foot puff. Take a look here. Above average explosions continuing here on Ibu. Sangay to 19 today. Sabancaya to 20,000 foot, and a sudden ash emission occurred this afternoon from the northeast crater at Etna, as we can see right here. Fuego puffing to 16. Etna, new ash emissions we just showed. Ibu at 8,000 foot puff. And wrapping up the list, Samaru, 15,000 foot puff, and Sangay to 19. Take a quick look at space weather for today. Very low level activity the last 24 hours. There was that X flare 24 hours ago. In fact, coming in at X 1.2. All of the flares, boom, 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 and boom, all from active region 3738, which is now turning away from Earth, no longer facing Earth, just tiny pinprick sunspots visible currently. So it doesn't look like we're going to see some flaring anytime soon. The predicted coronal hole geomagnetic storm was a fizzle, did not occur. 3-day geomagnetic forecast is all quiet. As we take a look at that X flare, it peaked at 2:34 UTC on the 14th, and based on imagery, it does not appear this event will have any noteworthy CMEs. And there we can see maybe some of the effects of the coronal hole, but very weak on telemetry. A beautiful X flare nonetheless. How do you like them apples? Now, guys, please come over to Rumble and support us on our new channel, Magnetic Reversal News, over at Rumble. We've uploaded our first viral video for their support, and we're going to see how that works out for us because we literally give them ownership to our stuff over on YouTube, and then they blast it out to dozens of platforms. So hopefully that will help us with the algorithms as we are shadow banned, and it is very difficult to get new subscribers, which is why we need your help to share these videos. And that's a boom to knowledge. Please, like I said, the best thing you can do for our channel is share the video. It's free, and it helps get it out to other people to see what we're producing. We love each and every one of you. Hit the thumbs up, also free, and go over to our new Rumble channel, Magnetic Reversal News, and follow. We've put up 7 videos in the last week. So if you're bored and need something to do, you can always learn something.